What the fuck's going on YouTube? It's your boy Johnnyboy on the scene, aka the kid, aka the boy, aka Jumpin' Johnny, aka Johnny Jets, aka Johnny Tsunami. We got another video. These are thoughts of Johnnyboy and the cool fucking ladies of Palm Coast. What y'all got to say to the people?
Oh my god.
Let me tell you so much.
Yes.
We got everything under the book for y'all.
Hell
We're
yeah.
only 24 years old, but I feel like we've lived a life more than any.
Oh my god.
We about to get into some shit, y'all.
Let me tell you, for real. It's a T right now.
Right here. Oh, we got a
It's
perfect
really
angle.
like, we can get into it if you want. But
Tea time. Wait, let's go over so that he's in frame.
yeah.
Yeah, we could go. I'm about to move this shit
So I just
a little closer. Alright, ready? This should be pretty good.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, let me back it up a little. So I'm gonna go like over here.
Yeah, so that's perfect. Yeah.
Okay,
You
yeah.
can kind of see. I'm
Gorgeous.
I have terrible vision, but
I can like outline this if
Alright.
it matters.
how should we start?
First topic, let's talk about energy.
Energy.
We could either bounce back, we could go one at a time.
We all have ADHD, so we're all
just gonna end up going back and forth. Let's just go back to natural conversation.
But
Pretend like the
because-
camera's not even here.
We
But
can
because
wait.
we have ADHD, we need to like make a note
Let it-
of like let
Yeah.
somebody speak one at
I
a
get
time,
it.
and
Yeah,
then we
for
can
sure.
do the
100%.
interject thing after.
Okay,
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
gets to voice fully.
Start with energy.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I would say it's very important in life to create your own energy. So whether that being meditation, whether that being through any type of thing where you could manifest your own energy. Just being outside. Like for me, like my hobbies, skating, surfing.
Love that.
I love drumming. I love making music, making beats, making songs. I love singing. I love dancing. Like you literally
Same.
get an endorphin released off like when you dance and you're like in the rhythm with the music.
Yes.
And you'll feel so good. And I feel weird dancing sometimes.
I hate clubbing,
But
but
it's
I
like, yo,
love
like, I
dancing
feel
in the
good as
energy
fuck.
of people who are
I'm always
all
out there
like
dancing.
there.
I know
I'm
I
the
look
life
dumb
of
as
the
fuck,
Yes.
but I'm like,
I know, same. Me and Callie were literally on the beach singing a song, and
Yeah.
people were
loud
looking
as
at us. But we were singing it so loud, like we did not care. Like
Yo,
it was just us. and
People
that's what
feel the
matters.
energy too.
Yes.
Like before y'all were even at the park, like there was like two other people who were just chilling after I sat down, but
Right.
one was over there and one was over there, and they were just like chilling.
Yeah.
I guess I was like playing some music or whatever.
Yeah.
Like you could just feel the energy. Like if you
I
get into
get
it
that.
and you have humility, like humility is like the coolest trait that you could have because it just shows that you don't give a fuck. Like
Yes.
obviously everybody does give a fuck what people think, but at the same time you
100%.
don't give a fuck what people
You
think.
really
Because you're gonna do your own
Yes.
shit, and people
And that's
envy
the
that. People are
difference
gonna be
between a lot of people is people care about how you view them, and they literally
It's
hold
if you
back
care
from
and
that.
Exactly.
And that's where I
versus
stand
just
differently.
like
Yeah.
like you can notice, like be like, okay, these people are looking at me, but like
Did it die?
if they're the
No, it
right
just turns
person,
on. It's on.
oh amazing.
Edit that out.
No, you're good. We got the unedited and we got the edited
Yeah.
version. We gonna drop
We got
both.
both.
Exclusive. You're lucky we ain't live streaming this shit, y'all.
For real.
It's the kid. It's the boy.
No, but like
On
the
scene.
energy matters because the people that like back away from that shit, like you don't want them in your
Right.
life. Like
Yes.
once you're to that point of like I don't care anymore, like
Yeah.
okay, so what? These people are like you don't want the people who are like, oh, we can't act like that. Like
Exactly.
oh, they're looking at
I
us
know.
like that.
You
I'm
can't
like,
Yeah, I don't give a
no.
fuck.
Like just fucking do it.
No,
Just, like,
honestly.
I kind of like it
You
when people are
only
looking
live
because it's like,
once.
yo, you're just looking at me having the time of my life, just
Exactly,
enjoying my
and
life,
you're wishing
and they're
you
just
were
like,
there.
yeah, they're just fucking,
Yes.
they're like, yo,
How
I'm
they
sad, like I wish I was doing what they're
100%.
doing.
how they interpret it, it reflects on them, not you. Like if they
100%.
judge you for acting like that, that's fucking
Then
their
that's
problem.
exactly. Then
Like,
you're
they-
kind of like, okay, that's not
Exactly,
somebody I
they
want to
should
spend
not
time
like
with.
want
Definitely.
to. They
Yeah.
should not think
How y'all doing?
differently.
Yeah, have a good one. Yeah,
Do you want to be in the video?
I know, we should have Yo, like, if they
Like,
come back, I want
hello.
to be in the fucking
We're all
video.
strangers.
We can chat. We love to
Yeah,
chat.
for real.
We were random.
Tell me about manifestation.
Manifestation.
Oh, that should be our
Do you
next
like
topic.
crystals?
Join the YouTube video.
No, for real. I love that.
Yo,
Okay,
but-
so I'll
alright.
take my take on energy.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we'll do one more topic after this one too.
Energy that you have with another person is almost undeniable no matter how much you want to deny it. Like,
Yeah.
okay, so like depending on what situation you're in life, if you're with somebody who's not as open-minded and is closed off, and you meet somebody who's super open-minded and closed
Yeah.
off, it makes you gravitate towards that person unintentionally, almost
Yeah,
unintentionally. So you're like,
it just happens. It's almost like as if it just happened.
It just happened. It feels like the universe is like putting you together at once.
It is. That's what I believe. Whatever energy you bring into the universe, it will bring back to you.
It back.
That's the whole topic that we're talking about with energy. It comes back to
100%.
that.
It does.
So if y'all are sitting in your room at home just on social media, and y'all are progressing in life every day, you're supposed to constantly evolve, always set new goals, complete your goals, and then move on to the next goals.
You're not gonna get those exciting offers if you don't put yourself out there and like not even reach for it. You don't have to like go for it. Like don't move to fucking Hollywood, none of that shit.
No.
But, like, exactly. Put yourself out there.
Take your plans that make you happy and just go out there and do it because you only have one life to live. And I know YOLO sounds so cliche.
It sounds corny, but it's the realest shit ever.
It's so true. You only have one life to live, and I promise you, if you are happy with where you're at, fucking make the moves to get into another position that makes you happy. Because I promise you, it's gonna be so much better off for the rest of your life.
Not to get too deep, but I lived the first like, I don't know, 15 years of my life being like, I'm not gonna make it to 18. I'm not gonna make it to this. Don't live like that.
Right.
That shit's out as fuck. Got him. Got you, bitch. Got him. I passed you that shit. I was like, yo, you know. I was like, I was just waiting for you to pass that. No, I can't believe. Why did you even pass that shit to her? You know that shit was out. How would you do that as a friend? You fucking gave her to that.
She thought that I could light it again with my manifestation of my energy.
No. I hit it, and then before I like exhaled, I was like, oh, that was a small hit, and then I exhaled, it was nothing. I was like, damn, it's out. But I was already passing him.
I love you.
Rewatching, you'll see.
Almost gone anyway, so at that point,
you'll see
the fuck out
here.
Fuck you, John.
You'll see the realization on my face of like,
oops, here, I'll take it, but there's nothing in there.
I'm telling you.
Okay, next topic.
Okay, next topic.
Wait. Manifestation.
Oh yeah, we need to get to that one. Yeah.
No, because it's all karmic energy. Like manifestation and energy go so hand in hand because it's all karmic energy. It's the energy you put out comes back to you. Exactly what he was just saying. Like
but like at the same time, no, I 100% agree with you because you remember when I told you I was in a 3-year relationship when I was an adolescent and I cheated on this man like my entire 3-year relationship.
Oh, shit.
And then I got with Dylan Petty, which is who we're mutual friends with. Mutual friends.
Yeah.
And he abused the shit out of me. Like
that's what you were saying.
He named me every name in the book. Like
look up the police records. This is not defamation.
Traumatic shit.
This
in my
is
life.
not defamation. There are
and
police
I feel like that was
records
my
to
karma.
back up the claims. I promise.
Yeah, no, I feel like
one thing that I don't fuck with is hitting
baby.
women. Like that's one thing that doesn't fly. You would never hit a woman in your life.
And see,
if you do that, you know you're pussy.
Yes.
I don't think everything is karmic energy. Like she did not deserve the abuse she got. Like the cheating, I can see how she views that as like a karmic energy of like, oh, I cheated, so I deserved like that.
It's just not acceptable. Like,
but
it's a woman, you know.
Yeah.
That's the karmic energy.
I feel like I deserved the worst for
so.
what I did. That was so minimal to a person, but not really minimal because I took that kid's virginity and like I knew he was in love with me, but I still like he wasn't giving me the attention that I needed. And like at an adolescent age, you just go for anything else that gives you that energy.
I know.
So like
I know what you mean because
I feel so bad for doing it back in the day, and I probably didn't deserve the karma that I got for it. But like that's the
like
one thing that hits me.
It
it's
is
like, listen, you did this, so this happened. So like, let's not do this again. You know? So like, that's where I relate to that.
You learn your lesson.
That was a good. That was a good story because like that was like some real like emotion shit.
Oh,
that was real shit. Like,
I could.
That's the shit that people want. Yeah.
You just have to learn your lesson. It keeps coming back when you don't take it for what it is. Like
absolutely.
Like when you view it and you're like, oh, I didn't fucking deserve that. Like fuck the world.
It keeps happening no matter
what. It's gonna keep coming back. You're just gonna live a shitty life repetitively until you change your mindset and you change the like for me it was Silver Linings that changed my mindset. Like
I understand.
No, just like the actual thing like.
Is that
finding the good in anything?
That's a good movie.
You're late to
I never
work,
seen that, but I always heard of it. I just got Jennifer Lawrence in it. I know, right?
I love Jennifer.
You're late to work. You woke up late. You stuck in traffic. Whatever the case. Like, okay, if that didn't happen, what if you got in the worst wreck of your life and your life ended that day?
Yeah.
You just have to like. Sometimes
you never know if you're gonna get tomorrow. That's another thing I would say.
Yes.
You don't know if you're gonna get tomorrow.
Sometimes it's made
you're
up
not promised
shit,
it.
but like finding the silver lining in everything, like.
Do everything that you want to do.
Life.
Do everything that you want to do now because you don't want to regret it later.
Exactly.
So just fucking. Exactly. That's what I try to do. That as much every time that I can, as much as I can. Mm-hmm. And even I can't do it every time, but I feel like I'm better than most people. Mm-hmm. But yeah, do what you want like every time.
Yeah.
And
don't live
if it's a vibe, then it's a vibe.
Yeah.
If it's not, then you're just gonna find like the energy that you're looking for.
No matter what you do, if it doesn't match, that vibe is always gonna come in. No matter what you do, and like it's like you can't help it at that point. You know, like it's crazy.
Precisely. I mean.
Yeah.
And
like I feel like that's why we met you today.
I know, right?
The
it was
universe
just like a good.
Kind of put you in a
it was just like a good energy.
It did.
Like the universe benefits off of this. Off like shit like this.
100%.
Like the government, they're listening to us right now, and they're like,
yeah, they're like, fuck! God damn it, we must.
They're banding together.
2 woke ass people, or 3 woke ass people.
Because that's the worst. That's the one that they don't want is people banding together. They want to keep everybody separated.
That's what's wrong with the economy right now.
Just the fucking world.
This channel, we are the prophet.
We
and
are.
We will say, we will save the world from that fucking bullshit AI shit, the robot shit.
Fuck AI.
Like we're really.
Fuck all that crazy shit that they got going on.
We're the
right
saviors.
now.
I mean, I'm not gonna call myself a savior.
I'm not
but,
like Jesus reincarnated or anything.
I'm not calling myself God.
Yeah,
but,
no, but like I'm
we were making a change though.
I'm here to spread the word of positive energy.
We're doing the good deed of
manifestation.
Jesus.
We're making people in the world who feel uncomfortable comfortable.
Yeah, exactly. Because they're thinking the same shit. We're just saying the shit that they're thinking.
Yep.
Exactly.
That's what it comes down to.
And I think that's one reason why I was put on this earth, genuinely, because I've always been so open. I've always been so outgoing, like all of these things. And there's so many people I've met in my life who are so shut out, so close-minded.
And they benefited from you being like that.
And those are the people that I like go towards because I want them to be more open-minded. I want them to see how I view right. No matter how hard it is, like I
pry
and pry just so that they can try to see where I'm
You want
coming
to give
from.
them that extra perspective.
Right. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean for sure.
Exactly. And I feel like even if they don't, I'm sorry, even if they don't get it in the moment, after you leave or whatever, they're gonna look back and they're gonna be like, damn, she was right. You know, I really should.
Yeah, they might not realize right now, but they will. We're 10 years ahead of the time, so they're gonna realize it 10 years later.
Swear to God.
We really are, and I've always felt that way, especially like politics and like the economy.
Like looking at my sister's generation, my sister's 5 years younger than me. I'm 23, she's 18.
She's not in a good one,
No, it's like the difference
we're the last
between
like real
her
generation.
and our friends versus us. Like
we had CDs and VHS 1.
We didn't remember that, bitch. We did not have.
We had green machines. I don't even. We had
we
green
were
machines.
born
we
before the iPhones, and they try and tell us that we were like.
We had trampolines. I would jump off the trampoline into the pool.
Exactly.
I had a real childhood.
You don't realize that we were
that's
basically
why I'm
90s
like
babies
this.
born in the 2000s.
Yeah,
like, you
I'm a
don't
90s
get
baby
it.
born
We were too early.
I grew up in the 2000s.
That's what I'm saying.
2000s was like the best.
It didn't change until we were like 15 years, until like
2014.
Yeah.
2014 is really when that shit everything changed.
That's when it got all crazy.
2013 was the last good one.
It took off, and then 14 is when it ended.
Yeah.
Yes,
like
that's
that
what
was
I'm
the
saying.
last.
But I remember
Like, we went
2013
through a
still being
whole
like,
shit.
all right, this is good. I feel still like this is childhood.
Yeah.
But then like 2014,
But
at least for
like,
me,
okay,
like that's when I was
yeah,
like, yo, kids go crazy.
I have a question for you.
I was like,
2015, yeah.
I have a question. Do you
That was the
think-
worst year probably of my life.
So
too,
you remember being a
2015.
child, right?
Yeah.
And not wait, and like you couldn't wait to grow up, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
But being an adult, you wish that you were young.
Actually, you know what? I was different. I never wanted to grow up like that.
No, I'm the same way, honestly.
I was actually.
too.
That's why I'm still like a kid because I never
I
grew
only
up.
wanted to grow up to get out of my
too.
parents' house. I never wanted to grow up because I wanted to be a grown up.
Yeah,
I wanted
I mean-
to grow up so that I didn't have to deal with them.
Yeah,
like,
I mean everybody. I feel
feel
like
that.
everybody's like that. I'm like one of the rare people who's like, yo, I enjoyed my time as a
Yeah,
kid,
no, I feel that.
I wanted to get the most out of it.
I feel that.
And I'm still like a kid now, but once I go in. But the thing is, people think when you get older, you have to you have to be serious and
certain
shit,
way, act a
and
certain
like
way.
there's like society's
Have
expectations.
certain-
That's why I say I grow my hair long and say like fuck society's expectations. As long as you enjoy your life, that's the number one. That's success to me is like enjoying your life to the fullest. That's
100%
success.
agree.
Like some people
Yeah.
think of money when they think of success,
Material.
and that's good too because you need that. We're all really slaves, you know. We have to work
it
to survive, so we're
but
all
money
literally
is
slaves.
necessary,
Absolutely.
but money is not a priority.
I love black people, but
I
I'm
wouldn't
like,
put it
stop
up there.
fucking putting slavery in front of everything because we're slaves too.
You guys, I know that's what they're trying to divide us. We're all in the same. We're all in the same planet.
If I was in the fucking cornfields in 1980, whatever, I would have stood up for you, motherfuckers. So
I know, me
don't
too.
put it
Me
against
too.
me.
Been there with you.
I would have.
Fight, fight,
It is not
fight,
right.
fight.
I swear. I would have befriended a little black girl in the field. Amen. Like,
No, you know what's weird?
I would have
Like,
been mad at my parents for
Yes.
owning slaves. I promise.
That's
For
what
real.
I'm
That's
saying.
what I'm saying.
If you're black and you're listening, I love you, and I hate that you were a slave, and I would have protected you back in the day.
we're all
Pinky
human
promise.
beings, you know?
We really
we're all
are.
human beings at the end of the day. It doesn't matter like what race,
But
what sexuality, what you believe
like,
in your religion.
But like,
if you're a cool people, you're cool people. If you're an asshole, you're an asshole. Like I think everybody knows that though. People
Exactly.
think that people don't because the
People
internet says
associate
so.
with each other.
But you have to realize the internet's
Yeah.
not real life. Like real
It's
life.
not.
is-
Everything
is
on
like,
there is fake.
But
This
do people
video,
are-
this
yeah.
video, what we're saying is real. Don't get me wrong.
Real
But like,
fuck.
this is a 5-minute clip of our day. Like, this is
Exactly.
not our day-to-day life. This is not.
This is just us voicing who we are, like literally deep down below. Like whenever it comes out tenfold, and it like almost doesn't
This
stop.
is the shit. That
Because you
this is the
bottle
shit
it in
that-
for so long.
That has to be aired out.
Absolutely.
Because nobody else
Absolutely.
is gonna do it. How y'all doing?
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah, this is the stuff that really
Not the
has
kid
to be
being
said.
quiet.
I know,
If it's not being
exactly.
said. Oh, I feel like I'm so like normal to this. Like I don't know if this is
Me
like
too.
doing a video to y'all. Like it's probably kind of like
No, I've never
socially
made a
awkward.
YouTube video.
I mean, no.
But for me, like this is
never,
like normal for me.
I
now.
love it though.
Like I've been doing this for. A
I
minute.
watch so many podcasts. I watch so many
the same
YouTubers.
way.
I watch everything that I'm
I'd rather,
I want to be in that position.
I want to be the
I
person
should not be
creating
on
the
a
content, not the
podcast.
person consuming it.
Absolutely.
Because then I'm just wasting my time.
Absolutely.
And then you only have so much time.
I feel you.
So I'd rather just be saying shit that people are gonna
That's-
grasp onto, and people learn from me.
At
I
least
mean, I
putting
could learn
it
from
out
others
there.
too.
That's
Yeah,
the one thing
absolutely.
people don't
when
realize
I
is
do-
they think they have time.
Yeah, you don't.
You have
Time's not even real, but
No.
it ends at some
It's
point.
the only
you know?
thing that dictates us as human beings. That
Yeah.
is time.
Yeah.
Because we
It's-
are on. Everybody's on a
schedule.
schedule.
We're on a
No
schedule.
matter what you want to believe, if you don't have a job, I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I'm on a fucking schedule, bitch.
Yeah.
Like you tell me I'm not, I promise you I am. Like, I promise you, time has everything to do with our lives and like what we do, and it's just it. Like you think back to certain time zones that you were at in your childhood, and you're like, I'm not there at all anymore. And it's crazy to think like you went through that, and the knowledge that you have now, it's like I would never go through that.
Yeah.
That's why I just want to like randomly say this. Just like talking about like relationship, I guess topic. Like the two things that I wanted to cover. I'll talk about that. I just thought of this one. Like imagine everybody just had a soulmate. And everybody was just with that one soulmate, and you would just never think about like another girl, or you never think like another guy,
so
and you would
bad.
never have to, and you're just with that person,
Yeah.
and you just would
so
love
bad.
each other like unconditionally.
I
but
think
instead,
everybody has
we're in like the
that. Well-
demonic world where they promote like cheating, having your
I feel a
independent,
demon in
like
my
having the time of your
ear
life.
all the time, and I could feel an angel in my ear all the time.
Yeah.
Like I know there's
There's a good and
there's
evil out
fighting
there,
each other,
yeah.
like the devil on your shoulder and the angel
Yeah,
on your
no,
shoulder.
it's true.
So fucking true. And 9
You
times out
actually
of 10,
hear, like,
I'm
those
not
voices,
gonna lie.
like-
like
I'm
one's on the left
usually-
side and one's on the right
Like
side.
I'm like
Arguing
9
with
times out of
yourself.
10,
Yeah.
I'm listening to the devil.
It's
on
weird
my
as fuck.
side.
Like,
And-
the voices
because
in
it's
my-
so much
It's
louder.
easier.
It really
Yeah.
is, and that's like I feel like God's way of being like, okay,
Oh yeah, that's why I believe in God. Like I believe in Jesus. I'd like to say it's Jesus because I grew up as a Christian. That's just
Me
like what I
too.
know. I don't know if it's necessarily Jesus, but I
Right.
do believe in like there's a higher power for
There's-
sure looking over us,
Amen.
and I believe in like the
100%
universe. Like
Yes.
yeah, like I said, whatever you put
100%.
into the universe,
There's
like,
gotta
that-
be a creator,
There's definitely a higher power.
But I don't
There's
know
a
if
higher
it's the
power.
stereotypical God
God
and
of
Jesus.
the Bible.
I would like to
type
say
out.
Jesus because it sounds good. You know, like-
Absolutely. No,
People,
people
like-
know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
when you
yeah.
say
People
that.
talk about God and Jesus and they're like, oh, he did this, he did that. But like, if you really look at the Bible, it's this being who
Yeah.
put us here to worship him, and if we don't, we suffer for eternity.
Because we
I
weren't even
don't
here for that. We're just a
believe.
blip on the time.
That's what I'm
Exactly.
saying.
I
We're like
do not
nothing.
believe that a creator who built this earth
Me
is
either.
going to punish us simply
Me
for not
either.
believing in something we can't see.
I don't
Yeah.
believe in
or
hell.
prove or like I don't know how to. I believe in like maybe not hell, but like evil atmosphere,
Right.
evil spirit. Like I
Maybe
don't
there
think
is
somebody's
type of a
gonna
hell.
be like, okay, you died, now you go to hell because you didn't believe in exactly this thing.
But if you sin your whole life and God like comes
if you
to you
do
or
not
whoever,
choose
you know,
or want to live a good life, like everybody makes mistakes, everybody sins, like whatever you want to call it, but like at the end of the day, if you do your best to put out good into the world,
Yeah.
you're gonna get that back
that's all
tenfold
that
at the end of the
matters.
day.
I feel like that's all that should matter, honestly, because being a human is the hardest fucking thing, honestly, in probably all the universes. If you have to ask me, I feel like all the other universes like have it figured out and they all live a
They
certain
must.
way.
They must.
And I feel like we're the only
Not
ones
us.
who are like all like everywhere. Everybody's fucking everywhere with opinions.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
whenever you meet somebody who like has the same opinions of you, it's hard to not like fucking just puke out words of like how you feel because you relate to it, you know? So
Like you're
it's like,
finally hearing the same thing back. You're like, oh my god, yeah!
yes, you're like finally somebody who fucking relates because you do nothing but read comments on the fucking internet where you're like, I don't agree with you, I don't agree with you.
I never see
I don't
those people
agree
like
with you.
in real life too. Everybody I talk to is usually like cool. Some people aren't.
Yes,
though,
yeah.
But usually like
You
most
can meet
people
them.
are.
I meet
Exactly.
more people
Even
like-minded than I do
Yeah.
not.
Do you
But
wanna
on the
start walking
internet,
back?
everything is wrong.
Yeah,
like
we can-
everything is the opposite.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can
I
finish
told
up.
him we would leave at
Okay.
7.
So that's pretty much
so.
the end of my
Hell
thought.
yeah.
Like when you meet people online or see people online, it's always the opposite of what you think.
Let's do an outro.
And then
Okay, yeah, we'll do an
real
outro.
life, not like that.
Yeah, so basically we picked some topics. I think we talked about some good shit. You know, let me know what y'all think in the comments. You know, give us your feedback. We want to know. Go if you fuck with what we're saying, like and subscribe and share it to a friend because we're
If you
trying
don't
to
fuck with
be
what we're
discovered.
saying,
We do
comment
this shit
that
for
too.
fun.
Comment that too. We're open to
We're
ideas.
just here for
And
love.
subscribe.
mindset.
Subscribe while you're at it.
Subscribe all the way.
Once
Like,
again-
comment, subscribe, all of the above help support the channel.
We out.
Bye.
Peace.